side is going to be Osprey. Loser's side is going to be WonderBread. And these guys aren't wasting any time. Not even second in with me. WonderBread sticking with wireframe Mac, actually. Okay, a lot of perfect pivots. Both players kind of showing off a little bit of swag while they're playing. We saw it in Winners Finals. Osprey just played his game and really took it to WonderBread, and WonderBread wasn't able to come out on top. But this is a different WonderBread. A loser's bracket running WonderBread. He does have KO Punch here. Percent lead's about the same. Oh, the last hit of forward air actually knocking KO Punch out of him. Gets that nair again. And look, edge guarding is all you need, and Osprey has kind of mastered it here. And you're seeing it on display. There's another jab to down tilt, but the up B actually knocking him out of it. Osprey doesn't seem to be phased by these up Bs either, even though they've been breaking a lot of his combos. There's another one. But he knows that if he can fish them out, he can get a lot of punishes on him. Again, a lot of people have been struggling with that last hit of that forward air. Now, Osprey trying to push that down or really trying to make a statement here, but there's that perfectly spaced, perfectly timed up smash as he lands. Osprey losing his first stock finally. But it's still a moderately close set, 0 to 64%, 64 being on WonderBread. And he's nearing ever so closely to a KO Punch. And once he has that, the game is really in his clutches. Oh, he just kind of throws out the KO Punch a little too early there. Oh, and the nair clutching him out of the up B. Beautiful stuff again from Osprey. Goes up the game, 1-0 in Grand Finals. Only needs 2 more to finish off this set. So I wonder what we're going to see. It looks like we're going to see WonderBread continue to use Mac today. Not making any character switches. Sticking to his original main. Here we are in Town and City. Does get the first blood, but then gets jabbed and dash attack. Now is a side B. Of course, Osprey will do it a million times. He's already shown it earlier today. There's that back air that's so powerful from Falco. Wow, beautiful movement there from WonderBread, actually landing that up smash as Osprey makes it back to the ground. But there's another side B. It's a forward air, pushing Little Mac off stage. Oh, a down air at the ledge. This man's a monster. Okay. It does get back thrown. Osprey's fiending for this edge guard kill. Let's give it to him this time. So a couple back airs there. Falco's back air is so effective at putting you in a position where you can get edge guarded, but unfortunately there's an SD of side angle to side B, actually reversing WonderBread off stage and just loses his stock. There he comes. Oh, there it is. The jab runs up, tries to clutch him, hits him with the up smash. 0-0 on their last stocks, both players. And these sets have been very, very quick today. That's what we love to see. Oh, the side B at the ledge, pushing Falco off. Interesting stuff there from WonderBread. Not really approaching, using the up tilt to cover an option, and using jab and down tilt to cover the other. Wow, again, WonderBread is playing with such a constitution, and he's able to just kind of put out these hitboxes and use his movement with full effectiveness. It's almost like he's been in a dojo since Gatorland. Wow, down tilt into up smash. Catches the KO Punch, doesn't need it because he takes game 2, 1-1 apiece. Man, has it been an interesting set so far? 1-1. WonderBread gonna have to win 5 more though against this assassin that plays Falco. But we're seeing a character switch. WonderBread finally switching to Roy. Interesting enough too, because he did take game 2 pretty effectively, but I'm not sure if he's too confident about this matchup going into game number 3, so we'll see. WonderBread's Roy is relatively new, though we aren't sure if he's been using it for weeks, months. But he did have a good showing and actually has taken a lot of games with Roy against Osprey. So we'll see. Of course, Osprey has been doing his homework since then. This could go very, very well, or it could go pretty rough because Rio does have a Roy himself, and Osprey can take games from Rio. Though he has been having a challenge taking games from WonderBread's Rio, or Roy. Roy and Rio. WonderBread getting his music playlist going. Would like to know what he plays. For those of you who don't know, maybe like 3 Gatorlands ago, we were on stage and my room was there, and like we saw the songs he was playing. He was playing the Sonic Adventure 2 theme. Hey man, whatever gets you going, even if it's slow jams. And here we are on Losers Finals, game number 3. This game will remove the equalizer and put someone in the lead to finish out the set. Smart stuff from WonderBread there to go back to the ledge. WonderBread's movement has been on point. Oh, the down tilt, wow, perfectly placed. Yeah, there's an up tilt from Osprey at the ledge. Beautiful stuff. Another forward air in the air-to-air situation. Perfectly timed. Oh, there's another down air. Love to see that aggression there once he gets a hit from Osprey. We all do. There's another back air. It's really looking challenging now for WonderBread's Roy. But rocking the hope tag, he does get a down throw. Hits him with an up tilt, but there's another back air that comes out. Another one of those might kill here. Oh, the down tilt then waits for the roll in. Beautiful stuff from WonderBread. That's like a little too early though. I'm sure that circle would have killed if he had landed out near the platform. Yeah, Osprey taking his time, does get a couple jabs in. Oh, beautiful stuff. The reverse angled up B to take the kill in the middle of the stage. The game crowd calling his name out, but it's not enough. A back air near the ledge, shutting the crowd up immediately as Osprey. These two players so evenly matched. Could go either way here in Grand Finals. But one key perk to playing multiple characters is that you have to understand the matchup and the player across multiple facets. So we'll see if that may be playing a little bit of a wear and tear here on Osprey as he tries to kind of make the adjustments to WonderBread's Roy. That's a beautiful side B. The down tilt to forward air. Osprey, I'll try to hit him with the reflector, not quite though, but he does get the ledge from back air. Smash nearly taking it, but here comes WonderBread. Oh, doesn't have the advantage, but gets down thrown. Okay, a lot of shield to hit smash attack combos, or exchanges. WonderBread actually putting Osprey in an interesting position off stage. Does charge B? Not quite though. Here's another one of those reverse angled neutral Bs, and then he gets a reverse angled up B to take the game. And just like that, 2-1 in favor of WonderBread. He only has to win 4 total, and he's going to take this Blazin Weekly number 37. So no character switch. Everybody's staying where they are. Here we go, game 4. Oh, this is definitely not Losers Finals, this is Grand Finals. Sorry about that, guys. Osprey coming on like a battle out of hell, getting these hits in early. That's where he wants to be. He wants to have you in a situation where you have to approach him. Okay, there we go. Fix the scoreboard. Pretty stalemated. There's the up throw. Nice up air from retreating up there from Osprey to push him WonderBread off stage. There's another forward tilt to push him off even further. A forward air as he jumps from the ledge. Just guessing the rock, paper, scissors game and doing it correctly. And that retreating forward air, sometimes so hard to deal with. You have to respect it. There's another forward air. WonderBread sitting on the platform, waiting to get back on stage. Holding shield. Nice little combo there, forward air to forward tilt. And he has to be very careful. Roy with rage and forward smash and all those other different kill options will kill, but oh, he has to be careful when he goes down to hit Osprey because Osprey does his homework with Tex, losing his stock there as he dies, but Osprey off stage and he's at 107. This is still a very close game. Oh, the patience for WonderBread using the up B after shielding a couple of aerials. Still not quite enough though, 119%, but the down air at the ledge catching him. 0-26. That's another forward air. Osprey's been much more aggressive in the air. Pressuring WonderBread as he try to catch him. Coming back to the ledge and coming back to the middle of the stage. Oh, there's a lock. Oh, the side B. Oh man, this man's trying to get on the EMG plays right here. Smart move from WonderBread with the dancing blade. Then tries to catch the side B coming back into the middle. Beautiful shield at the ledge there to avoid the up smash, which would have taken a stock. Osprey with the legendary percent does lose it though. These exchanges going tit for tat. Oh, another up B at the ledge. Game. Wow. So WonderBread here resetting the bracket in Grand Finals. Starting out with Little Mac, loses game 1, wins game 2, then wins 2 straight with Roy before switching right back to Little Mac, which I think we just heard. Yes, we did. Rocking the Hope tag. It's working out for him here, but he's got to win 3 strong ones once again against Osprey. And again, Osprey, a player that you don't want to be in a long set with because he will calculate, he will adapt, and also he plays it slow, man. He will wear you down. So if you don't have the stamina, you might not be able to pull this out, but WonderBread definitely does. So we'll see how he does here. Town and City on game 1. Oh, I think they're actually picking the wrong stage here, so we're going to see them switch over.
That belt looks good on you, son.
I think WonderBread actually joking about himself being a Mac main, so made maybe the wrong stage choice. For those of you who don't know, I actually been moving a lot of stuff in different places and getting a little sick, so I'm wearing a mask today. Don't worry about that. Worry about game number 1, actually Battlefield here. WonderBread switching to the white Mac. He's actually been changing colors all day today. He's the color of the rainbow. I'm going to call him Skittle Mac today. Slow and steady is the game they're wanting to play, but a jab at the ledge. Pushing Osprey off. Osprey again wants to be that player that has the percent lead, makes you approach him because he understands the faults of Falco. So you have to play very, very effectively though. If you want to really kind of contend with some of the characters that kind of benefit more from hits and pushing out attacks. And looking like WonderBread running away with this one. At least in stock 1. Oh, there's another forward smash you never want to get hit by when you're playing against Little Mac. But 127 now is Osprey in his first stock. Oh, the forward tilt at the ledge. Taking that first stock. What? WonderBread playing beautifully. Osprey's going to have to switch his game style up. It looks like WonderBread has a read on it. And he has KO punch as well. Oh, tried to catch him as he landed. Double down tilt. It's a KO punch? Wow. Game 1, WonderBread.
That belt looks good on you, son.
I feel like when Little Mac is playing like that, when a player is playing Little Mac like that, it's like the essence of Smash 4. I mean, you could be winning a set, you could be doing all this damage, and it doesn't matter because just in a couple of hits, you can lose your entire tournament life or even game life. Game 2, Smashville. WonderBread sticking with the Little Mac. He likes to pick. Immediately gets a perfectly placed up smash. Okay, we're seeing a few more pivot down tilts from Osprey. Obviously, WonderBread's Little Mac not going to be jumping in air a lot, so he's going to have to avoid those more so than just jumping over them. There's another one. Trying to mix them up with these option select over aerials. WonderBread doing such a good job, though, of really coming back and like he's in a real fight. Like, oh, you hit me, I'm going to hit you. There's that up B high in the air, pushing Falco right off the screen. And now WonderBread, again, he's in the perfect position. He gets the kill and has KO punch on deck for stock 2. Looking like it could be the same situation in the game 1 if Osprey gets hit too much. Oh, man, Osprey trying to avoid double jeopardy here. Okay, there we go. Does knock out the KO punch. Pushing Little Mac off stage. Oh my God, fair again at the ledge. Beautiful edge guard. Such a glass ceiling matchup. On one hand, Little Mac can really smother Falco. On the other hand, Falco can just easily edge guard Little Mac. But I think that's just the situation with all of Smash versus Little Mac for the most part. Can really go either way if you let it. And Osprey getting something going, pushing out those aerials, but they get the side bead. I don't know what it is, but WonderBread just kind of using his walking, his movement, just really timing everything perfectly. It just makes it look like he just knows exactly what Osprey's going for. Wow, and then the up smash.
Nice work, Max. You got it all figured out.
Man, is WonderBread playing really well today. Osprey keeping composure, just kind of dancing around a bit. Not really too flustered, still smiling. That's why we love him.
3, 2, 1, go!
I always say the bird is a word, but we're going to see here. He's going to need a little bit more than that if he's going to take this set. He's down 2-0 to WonderBread. Oh, let's see right here. Okay, there we go. Scores are updated. See what adjustments Osprey can make here. Down tilt to upward angle forward smash again, just doing so much damage. Not really, you're not seeing as many down tilts to up Bs. I think Osprey actually has been DIing out of it, interestingly enough. Oh, he does the aerial KO punch. Not quite enough though. Forward smash actually going through both the side B and the aerial. But it doesn't matter. Back air is so powerful for Falco, killing Little Mac from the middle of the stage. 107%. So right now, Osprey already looking like a much better game than it was for Game 1 and Game 2. Osprey, WonderBread putting the pressure on. What? Doesn't matter. These up Bs really making Osprey have to think about how he approaches. Jab does get him off stage. Forward air was a little early though. WonderBread's execution right now, these pivot forward up tilts are beautiful. Forward tilt to push him off stage, but doesn't get the side B. WonderBread approaching KO punch damage. Let's get up thrown. He's gonna need another hit though if he wants to kill out of him. Oh, baiting the air dodge. The edge guard was beautiful. Osprey on the scoreboard here from set 2. 2-1. WonderBread only has to win one more game, but Osprey's not going to make it easy for him. It seemed like Osprey actually played a little bit more aggressively than he did in the past couple games, especially for the first set. I mean, quite frankly, because he didn't really need it. WonderBread actually going to stick with Mac, switching to the red jersey. Skittle Mac today. Town and City is the name of the stage for Game 4. Here we go.
1, go!
WonderBread in the Globetrotter outfit. Oh, actually, Osprey there getting the retreating up air, which is so much damage. Wasn't able to get too much going. There's that pivot down tilt that we mentioned in game 2. Oh, but these up B's just making it so hard. It's almost as if WonderBread has found the move that kind of trumps a lot of these approaches from Falco. Forward tilt to push him off, and if he gets the skill, he'll have KO punch. He has it now. Oh, the forward, upward angle forward smash actually going through the back air, but that second back air actually knocking out the that KO punch from WonderBread, but that was that up B in the middle of the stage. Osprey losing his first stock. And again, Osprey's been playing from behind most of this set. That's not the situation he wants to be in. There's that, oh my goodness, his exchange is so eloquent play there here from WonderBread, just racking up so much damage, punishing as hard as he can, but there's that back throw at the side of the ledge. Oh, he almost, I think he just kind of accidentally went through the platform. Would have had at least a seat on the edge, but I think the platform would have still killed him by rushing him off. Is that forward tilt? Nice dash attack as he comes back to the ledge. Here we go. WonderBread again been playing that slow and steady game. Oh man, he just made a mistake, so almost getting edge guarded. Not quite. WonderBread actually using Little Mac's jump to avoid lasers. Oh, having an up B, unfortunately, gets a lot of damage put on him. Here comes Osprey. Definitely a player that really only needs a couple of hits before he kind of takes the game from you. Beautiful stuff so far. Osprey trying to go in a little bit more, putting out a lot more hitboxes. Noticing that the patient play isn't quite working in his favor. But he does have the percent lead, so he can wait this one out. But the next hit will give WonderBread KO punch. There it is. But he's off stage. Oh, that fair, not quite enough at the ledge. There's the up air to knock the KO punch out of him. And then a back air through the platform. WonderBread does snap his fingers. He wasn't digging that one, but we're going into game 5 here on set 2. Down in the chat, these two have been playing nuts today. WonderBread's been playing out of his mind with Little Mac. He does have the option to switch characters. He's got 2 other characters that he really has mastered. Or he can stick with his tried and true original main Little Mac, which it looks like he does. Game 5 is going in with Little Mac. Hasn't even switched the color. We're going to finish this one out tonight here at Town and City once again. Who you got, chat? Man, I don't know. This one's going to be a tough one. My heart wants to say WonderBread, but my brain is saying Osprey. All he needs to do is edge guard this man twice. And he'll be taking home the grand prize. Here we go. Up smash was perfectly timed there to avoid the hit. And WonderBread already at KO punch percent. Interesting exchange off stage. Platform's pushing him one way. WonderBread has KO punch. Oh my gosh, the beautiful composure from WonderBread, using his movement to chase Falco's side B and then using KO punch immediately as he lands. Oh, it's exactly the meat of the pie that you need to win a tournament. All right, 83% to 0. Osprey still completely in this. Again, 2 edge guards, all you need, and Osprey definitely no stranger to doing that, and doing that within 90 seconds. But he's gonna need a prayer here. He's already getting hit. That up throw. Fair off stage. Oh, forward air to try to catch the up B. Doesn't matter. He uses the up smash as he comes back down. Close game. 0 to 20. The exact stuff that we want. We're going to have a game 5 set. Might as well be close for game number 5. 0 to 31. WonderBread does have the percent lead. Gets a grab in neutral. 45 to 0. And again, WonderBread putting Osprey in situations where he kind of just loses neutral, or loses on shield. So anyone's game, this nice pivot. 4 minutes and 10 seconds now and counting. Here in game 5, both players going to take their time here. Almost anything will change the flow of the results. That down tilt to up smash has been working so well for WonderBread's Little Mac, keeps coming out and keeps working effectively for him. Osprey at 102%. WonderBread does allow him to get back to the middle of the stage, though. But simply walks in and down tilts, walks right back out. Walks in, forward tilts, walks right back out. It just seems to be a play style that's just really putting a hurting on Osprey's. Oh, there's that down tilt. Oh, down tilt up B. That's going to do it. Wow, WonderBread played his butt off to win that set and did it with Little Mac. Using Roy in game number 3 and 4 of set 1. But man, did he play his butt off. Rocking a WonderBread tag. I don't know if that's on purpose, but he turned around. We see the tag.